This is the story of two donkeys who had to carry goods from one part of the city to the next each and every single day. Now, it wasn't an easy job, but along the way, the good part was they could talk to each other. And the route was on the bank of a river. So as they were walking, carrying these huge bags of burden, it so happened that the bags were filled with sea salt. So of course it was heavy. So after a few days of going up and down, one of the donkeys, the donkey that was next to the river, said to the other, he says, I think I might have an idea to lessen our pain, to ease our burden, to make our journey a little more cheerful. So the other guy says, oh really? And what might that be? He says, look, if we walked in the water, the salt would melt, right? And it'll make it lighter for us. So the other donkey said, well, yes, but I have one problem with that. What is it? It's not the honest thing to do, right? So our smart and cunning donkey said, oh, really? Oh, honesty? Oh, come on. Who's going to know? And look at the pain we have to suffer here. Let me try it. So he goes, starts walking in the water. And yes, of course, the salt melts. And yes, it's lighter. And he comes back and starts boasting to the other man. He says, look, what did I tell you? It's half the weight now. Oh, come on. The donkey said, look, I don't want to do it. You do that. Oh, here goes Mr. Principles. He made fun of him. And this carried on every day. This is what happened. This one donkey, the smart donkey, would walk in the water, ease his burden, while the other donkey would stay the path. Now, what they didn't realize was the donkey that walked on the path, not in the water, soon began to grow his strength, to grow his muscles, and his weight started feeling lighter anyway, because he was getting stronger. And on the other hand, the donkey that's walking in the water, the weight had dropped, so there was not that much strain on his body. So he was actually growing weaker. They didn't realize it. So one fine day, they had a new cargo. They didn't know what it was. Same kind of bags, same weight. Yes, our smart donkey walks in the water and suddenly realizes, oh my gosh, what the hell is happening? His load started getting heavier with each and every step. And he shouted out for help. Finally, he managed to drag himself out of the water. And then they both realized that today's cargo was not sea salt. It was cotton, which soaked up all that water and made it heavier. And his body was weaker. But the other donkey, stronger, no problem, carried on as usual. So, what is the moral of the story? Very often, when we look for that shortcut, knowing fully well that it's the wrong thing to do, we put our integrity aside. Oh, come on, we can't eat integrity. Honesty, the world is not honest with us. See, we legislate for virtue. And we die by that same sword that we use on others. Look what's happening today. You've got two kinds of young professionals entering the industry today. Those who say, no, I want to write my resume, I want to be able to do my job in the best way possible on my own, using my own experience, my own vision, my own integrity, my smartness, my common sense. And I will redo it over and over and over again. I keep on improvising. But on the other side of that same fence, the smart executive, ChatGTP. AI is the way forward. And they write all these impressive resumes. They get AI to do the heavy lifting, so to speak. Nowadays, that's the term you'll use. And what happens? When you come to that point, that T-junction, where you have no crutches, you have to look reality in the face. You got to show what you are capable of, not what your AI will do for you. I see this in resumes every single day, and oh so often. All those people with those glittering YouTube videos and the great resumes, when they're on the shop floor, they're empty, directionless. So remember, it's not about getting that job, it's about doing the job. And AI is not going to do your job. So always keep this in mind. This story about the donkey. When you set out to cheat others, you never realize that you're actually cheating yourself. So keep this in mind as you move forward, not just a story that you've heard here and enjoyed. No, let this story speak to your inner self, to your wisdom. Let it awake that real smartness within yourself. And within moments, you will have made the right decision that's going to keep getting you stronger, just like our first donkey, regardless of the efforts that you have got to make, irrespective of the challenges you have to face. Keep on that path, and you will be building yourself to face any eventuality.